Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we're back in Stoneblock 3 land. It's all here still. Nothing has vanished. What we do need to do, is get our hands on one of them there lava chickens. And then get our hands on one of them there water chickens, which I think we've got. I think we've got a water chicken. We might not have a water chicken. I thought we had a water chicken. How have we not got a water chicken? I wonder what it takes to make a water chicken. Let's find out. Let's do some finding out. Water chicken bakak. That one. We don't have that one. Gunpowder chicken and a snowball chicken. Gunpowder chicken? Do we have? Do we have the gunpowder chicken? Good lord. Good lord above. Iron chicken? I don't think we do, you know. I don't think we have the gunpowder chicken. That's a catastrophe. That is a catastrophe. There's a lot goes into a obsidian chicken, you know. And the gunpowder chicken is a sand chicken and a flint chicken. Okay. And I think we have a sand chicken. And I think we have a flint chicken. So we can do the chicken dance. We might be able to get a couple of extra flint chickens out of this, which would be good. That would be a win. So if I pop you and you in there, we need some seeds to make you do the bonky bonk. We do have some seeds on me, so do the bonky bonk. Do the bonky bonk, and that should give me the gunpowder chicken. If I could get one gunpowder chickens, we could put them safely to one side and work on the water chicken, which just goes into the snowman chicken, which we already have, I think, at 10, 10, 10. I think. Do we have the snowman chicken? We do have the snowman chicken. Cool. So we can just get 2 of these clowns out, and maybe we'll get another flint chicken. If we're lucky, if we're really, really lucky, we'll get a flint chicken. We don't need to level everything up right now. It's not a thing we need to do right away. We will need to level everything up, but we don't need to do it right away. As long as we're pushing in the right direction. That gives me a sand chicken, which is just no use. But we can put him back in here. And then that's back up to 16. Let's go do the wheat dance. Because the wheat dance needs to be done every once in a while. So we've got plenty of seeds, plenty of wheat. All of the things that we do be needing. Last time we were here, we built that mob farm, didn't we? We do need to go and check on how that's doing. Because I reckon we're going to be living in Bow City down there. And that's not going to help our cause. We need those bows to just basically go away. I think every time we clear the backlog, because it can happily backlog. I have no problem with it backlogging. It can happily backlog. But every time we clear the backlog, it's just going to refill itself pretty much instantly. That's just the way it's going to be, unfortunately. I'm okay with it. I have to be, because I don't really have an alternative at this point. At this junction, I don't really have an alternative to that. But that's what we're looking at. Right, let's go see what happened in this box. We got another sand chicken, which is about as much use as a chocolate teapot. Let's go with chocolate teapot, shall we? These 2 boys need to, you know, get their shit together. Get things sorted in the right direction. The one chicken we could actually do with getting, we're not getting. The other chicken that we could actually do with getting, we're not getting. The one chicken we don't need, we're getting. So that's a big win. We still only got 2 string out of this. We don't have a lot of bow action. That can go in there. I forgot about the boxes, though. That could be problematic. I think we need fans. I think fans are the way forward up top, just to blow things around a bit. I will see if I can come up with a plan there. We do need a plan that is going to be comprehensive and effective. Alright, let's have a look. How you doing, Bok Bok? That's the flint chicken. We needed that. That's fine. He can stay. He can go in that box, because that's on 13. That's a low number. Our log chicken and our flint chicken were both badly weakened by our cavalier attitude to chickens early game, because these are early game chickens for us. The flint and the log were you know, Now, that's one we do need. But we want 2 of them bad boys. If we can get 2 of them bad boys. But what we can do now is pop him in there with Mr. Snowball Chicken. Gunpowder and Snowball should make Water Chicken. And there's already seeds in there. Amazing. These ones, they're just waiting to level up. We've got a 111 and a 333. I don't really want to do that while I'm recording. I can do that between recordings. Just get him up to 10, 10, 10. It's just a case of pull until they're just spewing out the 10, 10, 10s. Then we just get a stack of them, walk away. As long as you've got a stack and you maintain a stack, you're in a good place. Sand Chicken, useless as a turd. Useless as a turd. But what are we going to get out of this one? If we get another Gunpowder Chicken, that's all good. We can stack them up. We don't really need another Snowball Chicken, but I'll take it. That means this one can just be bin fodder. There we go. That's all we need in the way of Gunpowder Chickens for the time being. So we can stop with the Gunpowder Chickens. That's the thing we can do now. We can back off on the Gunpowder Chickens. So here we've got Ender Pearls and Blaze Rods. What we could do with doing here is setting up similar grinders to these at the back that will give us sand. No, we got sand. We need... What do I think we need? Maybe gravel? I don't know, but definitely cobblestone. Definitely cobblestone. We need a source of cobblestone on this thing. Which is these jobbies. I'm not sure how many, though. Because this takes it down to sand. I think it's just the one, isn't it? Or is it just the cobblestone generator we need? Where are we getting cobble? Oh, yeah, we just need the cobblestone generator, and that does this. So that will work. That will work quite nicely there. And it's relatively cheap. Another Sand Chicken, which is not what we really want. In fact, I think we've got everything we need out of here now, don't we? We could do with more Flint Chickens. Oh, well, there we go. If I pop him in there and pop him in there, that'll give me one more Flint Chicken, and then we'll have the right number of Flint Chickens. We don't need you, and I don't think we need the other Sand Chicken. No, we don't. You can go back in there. You can go. So, stop giving me Snowball Chickens. Give me a Water Chicken, please. Please give Water Chicken, please. That doesn't go in there. That's full, so we'll get rid of him. So we just need... I think what have we got in here? We've got 13. So we just need these 3, and then we're good here. We are absolutely wizard once we've got these 3. I could do with the Water Chicken, and then these can retire from what they're doing. Do we want 2 Water Chickens? Probably want 2 Water Chickens, don't we? Okay, that's all we need in there. So let's take that out, and we will just pull those boys out and pop them in there. That's all the Flint Chickens back up to speed. They're all 10, 10, 10s. That's all wizard. The seeds can go back in. There's our Water Chicken. We could do with 2 of them. So we're going to pull him to start with. Pop him in there. And he can go in there with Mr. Lava Chicken. Now, I strongly suspect Mr. Lava Chicken's going to be dominant in this relationship. You've got to have a top dog in the relationship, and I strongly suspect against our 111 Water Chicken, I strongly suspect our 10-10-10 Lava Chicken is going to be a little bit dominant. There's a strong pool of genes there. But we could probably curb the enthusiasm of that gene pool. That's another Snowman Chicken. It's the same problem here. We've got 10-10-10s versus 111s, which is causing a lot of Snowman related issues. This is going to take a while. With these dominant lava genes, this could take an eternity. We could just leave this to go, I think. The chances of us getting obsidian is remarkably low. I'm taking the lava chicken out. We've got one obsidian chicken. We need more water chickens, and we need more obsidian chickens. So, if we let these two just go at it, they won't create any different mutations. They will just spew 111 water chickens and lava chickens. You just need to stop doing that, buddy. I need another water chicken, but I think I'm going to get it from the other ones, so I might just abandon this and just say no. And you maybe can chew on that, but we'll take the seeds out because I don't want to do that on camera. As I've earlier, opined that I do not wish that to happen on camera. So we now have 2 water chickens. We just need 2 of the lava chickens, the obsidian chickens. Hopefully, even though it's a 111, the genes are strong in the obsidian chicken, but it's not long been water chicken, so it might be a bit hit and miss. We may end up with a lot of 111 water chickens here. We don't want that. We just need the 2 111 water chickens, as we've got the 2 111 gunpowder chickens. I think our preferred approach here is going to be breed up the obsidian chicken before anything else. Because gunpowder don't really need, water don't really need, black don't really need, obsidian kinda need. Kinda need that. There we go. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. So the water can come out. They can do that, but we're not doing that on camera, because that's going to be boring. And then those 2 fellas can go down there because they need to be bred up. So we've got these, and these that all need to be bred up, and these that all need to be bred up to 10, 10, 10. And then we'll have a massive source of obsidian. We need to sort out a source of cobblestone, which means we need a cobblestone generator, which means we need a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. We can get both of those things relatively painlessly. The lava way back here, down at the back end of things, back end of doings isn't it? We could also get water back there if we wanted to, but we have got a water source through the square window here. If we just nip around this corner and go klaboosh, there we go, nice. And I think it takes, if I remember rightly, it takes compressed stone. Do we have 3 compressed stone. I think it takes 6. Generator. Cobblestone generator. Cobblestone generatorix. I'm looking. Where you at, cobblestone generator? Maybe it's not a cobblestone generator. Maybe it's a something else. Let's have a look at cobblestone then. I've got another stick. Thanks, game. You know, you can never have too many sticks. That's not showing up. Why is that not showing up? What are you, in fact? You're a cobble gen. Okay. Okay, let me get rid of this stick. I don't want that stick. Goodbye, stick. Did I get any other sticks? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. So let's look for that cobble gen. Cobble gen. Ah, that's what we're after. So yeah, it is 1 times compressed stone, and we need 6 of them. So we need to grab some stone. We need to grab the compressed stone that we've already got, and we need to compress the stone here. We need to do it multiple times, like this. There we go. That's the 6 that we need. There's no point in making any more. There probably is point in making more, but I'm not going to. Basically, do we want that to be faster? Because we can make that faster. We can make that faster. The tier 2, it doesn't tell me how to make the tier 2. I know I've made the tier 2, but I can't remember how. We'll go with tier 1, because I can't remember how to make the tier 2. I'm sure I made a higher tier 1 back here. Yeah, tier 4. We got that one up to tier 4. And that's just making dirt for days. But I can't remember how we upgraded it. I mean, that's clearly the thing wrapped in iron. But what's that wrapped in? I don't know why it doesn't show me the recipes. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. We can. It's going to be good enough as a 1. I hope. I'm hoping it's going to be good enough as a 1. Chest, excellent. Kind of muffed that up a little bit. Let's not worry about it too much, but I did kind of muff that up a little bit. And we want to draw, and I think we had storage drawers left over, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We had 17 of them. And we want the linking tool so that this stuff appears in our ME system. Don't want to break anything here, because this would kind of ruin the progress we've made here so far. So we have that drawer there, like that, like that, like, come on, let me do it, game. That, good. Then we have a hopper on the back, like that, and then we need to get up a little bit in the world. We need to go up in the world. It's just a fact of life. We do need to go up in the world. And we slap that bad boy on top there, and that's immediately doing the job. Not that you'd notice, not that you'd care, but it is immediately doing the job. And that is again something that can backlog. Yeah, cobblestone going in. Nice. Is there any cobble in here already? There is a lot of cobble in here already, so we're going to take out quite a bit of that and pop that in that drawer. Because we don't really want where's that cobble coming from? Had we already done this? Oh shit, we might have already done this, you know. We might have already done this. Okay, we might have already done this. I'm just moving cobble around randomly. Okay, so we've got twice the amount of cobble that we need. That's not good. We probably need to do something different here then. Let's this is going to be horrible. This is going to be horrible. I'm not looking forward to this one bit. Did that not dump its... Has that still got all the cobble in it? Oh, it does. Oh, I didn't realise you could do that. I did not realise you could do that. Oh boy. Okay. Right. What we need to do... I'm just trying to think now. We need to route this into a smooth stone system. Again, I like the idea of doing it here, but we're not going to be able to cook the stone here, are we? And we've got a lot of stone in there now. I think what we're going to do is just get rid of this stone over here somewhere. These animals love stone. They love the stone, so let's give them all the stone. None of that went over the fence. And now I'm picking it all up. Stop now. Stop now. Because of the limitations of my throwing arm, they're just going to have to stare at it appreciatively from a distance because I can't get it over the fence. It's fair to say, in this instance, I just couldn't get it up over the fence. That's a fair thing to say. And half of that. I want some cobble on me, but not that much. So we do have, unfortunately, cobble already being made up there. I did not realise I'd already done that. I was remiss. This is what happens when you record once a week. Even though I record 3 times a week. I would imagine this would also happen if you recorded once a week. So what we need to do, if I pop him there, is set up a machine on top of that. Probably a redstone furnace. Doesn't need to be fast. Doesn't need to be a fast redstone furnace. It can be a slow redstone furnace. So let's do that. That's going to need... Let's call it up. Let's call up the recipe. Redstone furnace. That. So we need bricks, copper, gold, tin, iron. We need tin, which is that one. I think we've got everything we need. Copper. We need some more copper. Do we have tin in here? Invar lead. I mean, I'll take some copper. I will take some copper, and I'll take a little bit more gold. But there's no tin in there, which is a shame. I've got redstone on me, haven't I? Yes, I've got redstone on me. Tons of the stuff. I think we did have tin over here. Yes, we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we need to make a tin gear. I believe the tin gear is the heart of the machine. In here. Like that. And then we can go heart of the machine. Bang. Like that. Then we need some copper gears. Bang. Only the 2 of them. We don't need 5 of them. 5 is excessive. If you don't need 5, don't do 5. That's all I have to say on that subject. And if you don't need 32, don't do 32. I also would like to say that, just to make it clear. Bricks, I need 8 of them. Not 9. Nice try. Nice try, Furryears. Nice try. 8 is the number we need. More readily available than 9, but we kind of took our shot. We shot our shot there, and not a win. We need some power conduit. I'm guessing it's going to be advanced, but I don't know definitively. It may be elite we've got running up there. If it's elite, we've got elite as well. So let's go see if we can get this son of a monkey set up. I'm pretty sure those are advanced, because they're red. But we'll find out when we get up there. We do need to go up there. Unfortunately, we've got to go up in the world again. So we want this thing to be like that. There. Sitting atop this, we want our cobblestone generator. I'm now up again the... Okay, that should then, if I configure this to allow input on the top and auto input, that should start filling up with cobble. It does. And then we want output on the bottom, and we want auto output. So when that finally cooks things off, it will eject the cooked smooth stone out the bottom and into that chest. That chest can then be linked up to the ME system via the linking tool, and we will get smooth stone in the ME system, as well as cobblestone. So what was, just going to be one thing, it's now going to be another thing. Let's go upstairs and just get this power routed. I've just finished doing, prior to this recording session, my dailies for No Man's Sky. Not that, they're mandatory dailies for No Man's Sky. They are my dailies for No Man's Sky. So I need to break that out. I was kind of hoping I'd catch that, but I didn't. Or do we want to go... I mean, it's right below it, isn't it? I break that out. We didn't get either of those back. That's just wonderful. Advanced. These are advanced, so we can just put that there. And that will go downwards. And then we need that glass that we've just dropped down there, because we're an idiot. It's just, we picked up the cobblestone. We did not pick up the glass. That frustrates me. That frustrates me terribly. So we need to just hop join, hop, hop join. So that's powered in the front. So that should now be producing what? Cobblestone? No? Smooth stone. There we go. Why was that? That confused me. So that is slowly making smooth stone, which isn't yet showing up in here. We only have cobble in here. And that's fine. We've picked up the glass that we dropped. We can't put it back in. Good, 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 good. I guess we're going upstairs. We might need to put an elevator in. I think elevators are reasonably cheap. I think. It's been a long time since I've built one. Okay, that's good. So that's all doing the do now. Again, our automation wire is just feeding all of the machines nicely. That's good. That's a marvelous thing. I am a little bit Hank Marvin here, so let's see if we can do something about the fact that I'm Hank Marvin. It's alright, Furry. You can walk and eat at the same time. Right, linking tool. We need to join that one in as well. And then, when we look in here, we now see our smooth stone. 18, 19 smooth stone, going up all the time. That will backlog. That will stop and backlog, and it can safely do that. It can safely backlog. It will stop consuming power, although those conduits are a little power sucky. They are power sucky. They suck a bit of power when you don't want them to. When there's no need for them to be sucking power, they're there, sucking power. Are there 2 piles of... Yes, they are 2 piles of advanced. Okay, cool. We didn't actually take any elite ones with us. I thought we'd taken elite ones with us. We hadn't taken elite ones with us. We'd only taken... Okay, my hopper's in there as well. It's weird and random. There are weird and random things just dotted about the place. That's fine. More copper? More copper for you? Yep, there we go. Good, 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 good. Let's nip back down to the mob farm. But let's maybe eyeball what it's going to take to make some fans, some mob fans, to blow these boys about a bit. Because we need to... They're up there. They are up there, but they're all sitting on their platforms like, you know, we ain't coming down, you can't make us type thing. And that's not cool. Clay loot box. I don't know. I don't know. Is that any good? Should we open it and see? Should we suck it and see? We got clay. We staggeringly enough, out of the clay loot box, we got clay. I'm staggered. I mean, I don't hate it. I hate all of this crap, but I don't hate the clay loot box. We might prefer the clay loot box over some of the other shiny shit we're getting down here. We'd have 6 string. There's a big angry dog. Don't really want to get involved in that. We probably will need to void all these at some point, but weird stuff happening. Let's go and have a quick look up here. So we got dude on the other side of the door here. It's a spider dude. Are we right in the corner here? I don't know. That opens the door. We don't want to press that. That will open the door. And that is not a thing we want to do. We also strongly don't want to dig into that room. So that's up against that block, and that block is the outer wall of the room. So if I dig out that block, we can see in the room. We don't want to do that. We do want to put a torch in there. That might inhibit spawning in there a bit, but it is what it is. The door has a window in it. We can't make a solid door. So we need to look at fans. Yeah, if we press the button, the door opens, and the door then, you know, bad things happen if the door opens. Cool. That's all working nicely. We're getting a few of these boxes coming out. Like I say, the string number has gone up a bit, so that's good. But the fan is made by... Let's have a look at this. We'll be making it next episode, but for now, fan. This one, I believe it is, mob fan. And that's pretty straightforward. Stone slabs are made with smooth stone. We have a source of smooth stone now. It takes a bit of time, and while we're making the chickens, it'll do the work for us. But yeah, they're pretty straightforward. We're going to need a few of them. We are going to need a few of them. But I think once we're in, what are we going to need? I'm trying to work it out in my head. I think it's about 24 of them. But once we've got them, it's just going to do a job of work for us. The critters aren't going to know what's hit them. It'll be the mob farm, but we're not going to tell them that. So, from Furryearsworld, for now, I'm going to go with the cheery old ta-ta.